two-story home right on the golf course on the very end of it, and it was nice. It's still there.
Is that the Hack House?
The Hack House.
The Hack House. Okay. So he eventually went to. So the Sun and Sand didn't last long.
That visit didn't last long.
So and when he came down in July, he took you and you went on a date, and your mom went too, right?
Well, we went on. Then one time my mom was with us was on a fishing trip.
Okay.
Yeah. No dates.
No dates.
Mom didn't want dates.
No.
Mom loved Elvis. I just lost my mother in '06, and she was 91. She's had a great life, and she loved Elvis. She loved Elvis. We had to put her in the hospice in her final day. She only stayed in the hospice one day, overnight. And I brought all my gospel CDs and a little boom box, and that's how me and my mother spent her last hours, with that real loud, and all the nurses would pass by, and even some of the patients that were there that were walking around. Some of them actually leave hospices, and you never know what's going to happen. But everybody left my mom's room with a big smile, because of the music I was playing.
And so she totally, from the beginning, did she approve of Elvis?
Oh, she loved him. She loved him. Elvis said, "Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, thank you, and please." And that just did her. She was sold.
So when as you all are hanging out and you went fishing, I mean, word gets out. This is around the same time that the radio stations, or there was a radio station saying that you all were going to get married.
Oh, yes. And Tom Parker got wind of that, and so after that, Tom and his little crew that he paid to spy on me and Elvis, and Bitsy Mott was Elvis's gate at the guard on Audubon Drive, and I was there at Audubon Drive, and Bitsy was the lookout man, Colonel Parker's brother-in-law, and Elvis thought that nobody knew I was in Memphis. Bitsy Mott, opened the gate for us to come in and out. So, yeah, it was kind of hard hiding from Tom Parker.
Well, and I want to ask you about that, Colonel, but were you with Elvis when, I guess, the radio station was saying he was going to get married, and he said, "Well, I'm going to drive to the radio station." Were you with him?
That's the first time that I heard Tom Parker's name. And it came on the radio, New Orleans radio station, and it said, "Well, we understand that Elvis is in Biloxi, Mississippi. He's here to see Juanico, and rumor has it that he's engaged to be married." And Elvis was just driving by, said, "Oh my God."
Y'all heard that on the radio?
On the radio. And he said, "Oh my God." And he said, Where's this guy coming from? Well, that's a phrase, like, where are you coming from? And I thought he meant, where's this guy get off saying that, He said, "No, I mean, where is he coming from? The voice, where is he located?" And he said, "The radio station in New Orleans." And off we headed. And we found the radio station in one of the hotels over there. And there was a big glass window, and the disc jockey, whatever he was sitting right behind there, and he was busy doing his thing and talking, and we were like 4 of us out there and looking in, and he looked up and he glanced and he did this and spotted Elvis and he said, "You'll never believe who just walked in my studio." So we both went in at different times and denied those rumors, those bad rumors that we were engaged.
And of course, when you get there, there's nobody there, and I guess by the time the interview was over, the hotel had to have been filled with girls.
It was packed. We couldn't hardly get out. One reporter wrote in his comment about this incident, he said, "If you wanted to faint, you had to walk 3 blocks. There was no room to fall down."
So he cleared that up early on, and
Yes, he could.
we heard the interview, some of it, talking about the only thing he was married to was his career. That was what he was interested in.
And June is just one of the girls.
But you all went on after that, as you mentioned, fishing, and you had such a good time with your mom and went fishing. That's when he called Vernon and Glass and said, "Y'all gotta come down here."
Right, yeah. Brought him down. I guess it was about a week later, maybe, and we all went out on another deep fishing excursion, and it was just, when I think back, on some of the unbelievable, fun, sweet, innocent times that we had. I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. So I'm totally in love with this man, and totally stupid. You know how you know everything when you're 18. Yeah. And as Glenn was saying, he's lived his life, not one regret. I have more than a few. I sometimes say a little prayer at night, and I say, and by the way, can I have do-overs? Speaking of night, I want to share this with you, because every once in a while, not often, I have dreams, and Elvis is in my dreams, and they're innocent, wonderful, fun dreams. And I remember them in detail when I wake up in the morning. But then I wake up and it's like I wake up to reality. And so my day after a dream is totally shot. Just totally shot. You know, because it's, you know, it happened back then and it's gone forever, and it's just, so I don't ask for dreams often. But